This is brutal, and it's brutal because it's so real. You know what I mean? I mean, the way that the human psyche deals with trauma, PTSD and stuff is fascinating, but it's horrifying, you know? What is up, y'all? My name is Polar Bear. This is my channel, Polar Bear Problems, and welcome to 1145, A Vivid Life. This is an itch.io horror game, I believe. I didn't look too much into it, but it was under the horror tag, so hopefully it's scary. If you like the video, like the video. If you like me, subscribe. That's pretty much it, so I think we should just hop right into it. What do you say? English? Self-mutilation. Some conversations mention abuse and PTSD. Nudity. Okay, do the conversations mention nudity, or are we gonna be nude? I can't go back to live a normal life until I go through this. Please, come home. Did you start the tape recorder? This is gonna get weird. No matter what you hear, please stay put. If anything were to happen to me, this transmission will serve as a testimony. The skeleton inside of me isn't mine. I'm in the process of investigating what's going on. Yes, I tried discarding the idea at first. However, once you're convinced of something like this, an absolute horror gets a hold of you. Picture being inhabited by a stranger. Can't just go about attending school after the realization. Best course of action is to steal an x-ray machine and escape to the country to peek into your own body. Are you still with me? No, doesn't seem like the best solution, in all honesty. Please come home. Alright, what the fuck? Setting it up, perfect. Get a picnic. 1145, A Vivid Life. I think it's point and click. Alright, I set up camp. I'll keep you posted of my advances through the radio. I brought a medkit in case the x-rays show some strange body under my skin. And don't worry, I know my ways around a scalpel. Focus lane, first locate, then extract. We promise to stop digging randomly in our flesh. Okay. My feet are sized very differently, like two shoe sizes apart. They're so different these bones may come from different humans. Whoever put the skeleton inside me isn't familiar with the human body. Learned in class, we humans aren't symmetrical. This is not conclusive. I always hated my feet, especially when I have to buy 2 pairs of sneakers to get a single pair that fit my own feet. Knees, maybe? No. Looks like an electronic device. I don't like the idea of keeping that inside of me. Already inspected this. Okay. Interesting. Let's go to the pelvis. Anything? No. Let's try this hand. Nothing. Okay. Let's try the chest area where the heart is. Nothing in the chest. Stomach, maybe? What's this? It's a weird substance in my stomach. Reacts to x-rays. What could it be? I can try to make myself throw up. Okay. Let's try a shoulder. No. Another shoulder? No. Let's try the head. It's a crystal eye. I could gouge it out and examine it closely. These teeth are artificial. I should take a closer look at them. I brought some pliers with me. Jesus Christ, lady. Okay, deep breaths. Let's throw up first. I hope it doesn't smell much. Bleh! Oh, God. Taste is awful. What was this doing inside my stomach? Stuff moving inside this mass. Coagulated blood and pus. This is not the first time I've seen this, though. I have an unhealable wound inside from when my belly was pierced. So I think she's just schizophrenic. I think these are all... To remove this baby. I think these are all normal things that have happened to her, but... She's schizophrenic. It's like a microchip, it's blinking. The citizenship we all have installed at birth. Doesn't look like human technology. Tracking device, someone's watching my movements. So, I need to rationalize all of this, because... I'm glad I took it out, fuck the system. Because, yeah, I'm just... Take the eye out. Since it's a crystal eye, it shouldn't be hard to get out. Let's take a quick look and put it back. And feel the cold air inside my skull, it's really unpleasant. Life pulsating inside, code number behind this. This is the price I paid for my stupidity. Lost this eye during archery practice. School should do a maturity test before accepting archery students. Yeah, I'm just... schizophrenic. Pull my teeth out. That's the worst one. Oh, fuck. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Should have stolen a bottle of vodka while I was at it. Yeah, she's just a schizophrenic and those are just fillings. Or from root canals. Mouth feels all weird. In addition to not being mine, I guess. These look and feel like the real thing. Reminds me how they punish child soldiers, other side. They're not alike at all. Come from different people. Just died the day Johann beat me with a frying pan. That was the last time he hit me, thank God. I think I killed him. Promise to stop digging randomly in our flesh. Oh, I lost my eye? One of my early life crises, I joined an archery club to try and make some friends. Why archery? Ah, you see, I'm a bitch for fantasy novels and archers are usually among my favorite characters. Me too. Guess you already know where this is gonna go, right? Short story, we recreated Williams Tell infamous scene and I was the one with the apple on the head. I'm so sorry. Please come home. Alright, so the skeleton is totally mine. Yeah, she's just schizophrenic. This is sad. I removed my citizenship microchip. We all forget their existence until we steal an x-ray machine and peek inside our hand, huh? Why can religion be a choice, but you get pierced after birth with an intrusive control device? How ethical is it to force a human being into a system? Oh yeah, but crime is so low and bureaucracy is so agile now. Please come home. Don't worry, they'll put me a new one back in after they arrest me. My feet are weird. My feet definitely can't be mine, they're so gross. I always end up getting hurt because I buy the bigger size of a pair of shoes and fill one of them with paper to fit my smaller foot. It's not only that having to buy 2 pairs is expensive, I look ridiculous. Please come home. These feet, I reject them, they're not mine. Missing teeth. Johann was frying some eggs and bacon. He was going through a great phase. Months without getting violent. Finally, a medication that worked. I caressed his back out of joy and support. Bacon cracked on the pan and a burning drop of oil hit his eye. Pushed me back and hit me with the pan in the face. At that moment, I didn't notice I just lost 3 teeth. Fell onto the kitchen floor and he started beating me with the burning pan. Had to remove bits of the swimsuit I was wearing from my burnt skin. My back still keeps some dreadful marks from the hot oil. Please come home. Jesus! Ran away after I left the hospital, never seen Johann again. Yeah, she's just lived a tough life. This is sad. This is really well written, though. It's a good idea for a horror game. I vomited blood and pus. Been vomiting blood and pus from time to time since I have memory. Doctor said this was untreatable, that I'd heal as I grow. I don't remember the visit, though. It's just what I've always been told. Not that I cared much, because this has always been with me. Doesn't happen often, maybe 6 or 7 times a year. If I stare long enough at this gross puddle, my ears start ringing. Vision goes numb and the taste of rotten blood evokes some old trauma of something piercing my stomach. Lay in the ground, black clouds over purple clouds. Being wrapped in a blanket by some people in uniforms. Please come home. I keep investigating. Out. Okay, so... Oh, okay. There's something here. It's a fracture. I can't feel any pain, but it looks like it healed badly. Geometrical looks artificial. I always use to protect myself. Try to protect my head at any cost. My arms took the worst part whenever Johan lost it. This is brutal, and it's brutal because it's so real. You know what I mean? I mean, the way that the human psyche deals with trauma, PTSD and stuff is fascinating, but it's horrifying, you know? Some small round object. What is it doing inside of me? I better extract it and get a closer look. Okay. See what else we got. So I'm feeling pretty good about the skull. Got the thing in the stomach. The wrists. There's nothing around the knees. I think that's it, so let's try it. Extract bullet inside my thigh. Never cut so deep into my thigh. Here goes nothing. Oh, don't cut your femoral artery, please. Oh, no. That's right in the juicy femoral artery, too. It's a bullet. I had a bullet inside my thigh. I shot as a kid? Let's try the... Was I shot as a kid? I don't have any memories of this, but I do recall a smell. It's making me want to cry. Yeah, she's... Oh, man. Discovered a fracture on my arm. You'd expect someone to first get violent and then break into crying once out of the trance. But Johan would do the crying first. He'd start weeping and sobbing, whispering, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. At some point, it'd turn into a howling and he'd start chasing me. The depth of his cry, you can't run from it. So I'd just curl wherever I was and he'd kneel and hit me and hit me and hit me. I had to cover my head with this arm. I don't think there was one specific day it broke. Johan just chipped my bones away. Please come home. My arm's not broken, it's spent. Jesus Christ, this game is dark. This is brutal too. I mean, I know a decent amount of people who have, you know, been abused, and it's just... This is wild. I believe I was shot as a kid. I know memories from when we were kids are supposed to be nebulous, confusing. I feel there's something in my head blocking them. Images don't get to me, but the sounds do, the smells do. Especially the smells, yes. The wound in my thigh is so old, the scar deformed by growth. I was shot as a kid and this bullet has been somehow living inside of me for years. It smells like burnt flesh and rubble. The smell of high-pitched screams. Please come home. These bones ache. I think I solved the mystery. I've dug enough around my body for a life. So far, all of what I've found points towards a clear conclusion. I must accept it. This is my skeleton. Are you still there? I finished my investigation. I'm so embarrassed. I'm so sorry. I'm ashamed. I'm not well. I need help. The skeleton is mine after all. Doesn't matter how many stories I make up to justify every tiny imperfection. This is my body, but I have trouble accepting that. I don't like myself. I don't think I will ever be able to like myself. I went and stole an x-ray machine from the hospital to avoid facing my low self-esteem. You're probably thinking I lost it. Now I see how delusional this all seems. There's no telling when I'll lose touch with reality again. I don't trust myself anymore. Come and pick me up, please. Please take me home. Who the fuck is this? Please, come home. Who the fuck was that? Was that Johan? He looked like fucking Frankenstein. That was amazing. As far as like a short like narrative game, like story driven, excellent. I mean, dark and depressing, but very realistic to what abuse is like and how you can disassociate from those things and the tricks, especially if you're a kid. Your brain has a funny way of like hiding things from you. Great job. Honestly, loved every second of it. Wow. That one's gonna stick with me for sure. Let me know what you thought down in the comments. If you like games like this, I would love to play some more games like this, but I love you so much. If you're struggling, reach out. If you need help, don't be afraid to ask people that are close to you. And I hope y'all have a great week, and I hope that you're happy. Bye-bye. Mwah.